Look at this broke loser. Get out of my way, you're taking up the sidewalk. Bro, could you just go around me? Are you trying to tell me what to do, you homeless bum? Cut. Hey fam, could you try and make that insult a little more believable? We're trying to sell this thing. Okay, Lord Dhar, man. Action. Are you trying to tell me what to do, you homeless? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get up and take your smelly self somewhere else. You just don't get it.
5 minutes later.
Hey, what was that noise? What? I thought you were broke. Nah, I was just sitting outside on the sidewalk for no reason at all. I actually own like 10 businesses. So you see, you should never judge a book by its cover, you know. Just because I wear trash clothes and sit outside with a cup of money doesn't mean I'm actually homeless. You know what? You're right. No, you were gonna learn your lesson, boy. Stand right there. Where did he go? Oh! I regret making fun of that man. Tommy ended up with 36 broken bones and popped his spleen. His hospital bill was too expensive and he couldn't afford it. And his wife cheated on him while he was in the hospital. She then divorced him and lost custody of both of his children. He instantly regretted judging that man who he thought was a homeless guy. Hey Dartman fam, make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out the next video. I know you're gonna love it. Kanye West is the GOAT. I'm tired of people saying Kanye crazy. He's just on another plane of thinking. Yeah, I see the fit. Yeezy hoodies, big boots, Yeezy shades. I'm trying to get the foam runners next. Hopefully I get chosen in a raffle. Are you serious? Yeah, representing Chi-Town, putting us on the map. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicago. Yo, aren't you from Delaware? Yo, Halloween coming up. Who you gonna dress as? What is that? Yeezy Bear? Dude, are you a furry? The 2020 election was rigged. Kanye was supposed to win. Now we got this ghoul running America. You know how cool it would have been if the first lady was Kim Kardashian? Yay 2024. Yeah man, I'm trying to get out the city, man. Get me a little ranch, cause society's so programmed, bro. Like y'all programmed, but me, I'm the main character. I'm the king of this. This is my castle. I'm him. All of Kanye's albums are hits. Graduation being my favorite. What about Jesus is King? I thought that one was kind of trash. Man, I hate this stupid app. It never chooses me for the freaking Yeezys. Kanye, I'm trying to help you out, bro. I'm trying to help you out. Take my money. Take my money. Man, I hate Skeet. Look at his lips. Why does he look like that? What does Kim see in him? God, step in. Look at this man and tell me, would you trust him with your children? Okay, class, today we're learning about George Bush. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Bro, no, are you wearing Adidas? Yeah. Now they foam runners. Kanye, I'm not trying to go on GOAT. I'm not trying to go on GOAT and pay $1,000 for these shoes. They're not that good, bro. They're not that good. Hey, yo, bro, I think you got some bacteria on your feet. Bro, that's my foam runners. Oh, they're ugly. I hope you didn't spend too much on them. Bro? No way, are you serious? No way, how much did you spend on them? Dude, I thought you were bankrupt. What is your bank gonna think about this? Are you crying? No way. Did you have to mortgage your home again? To a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless?
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
My name is Marvin. I'm 18 years old. And I'm addicted to Yeat. I got myself a little turban. I'm finna rock this everywhere. How I look? You look like somebody's auntie. Marvin, can I see you for a sec? Why does your entire essay have dots on top of the words? Cause that's how Yeat types. He makes the words look cool. That's my Twizzy. Alright, but it's not grammatically correct. Man, chill out, bruh. Here, you want a perk? Are you going to that talent show later? Yeah, I'm performing. Oh no. He asked me for my money. I said yeah. She just asked me what these diamonds is. I said yeah. They asked how many square feet you use your house. I said a lot. Oh, you listen to Yeat too? Yeah, I heard this song on TikTok. What did you just say? Yeah, you're not a real fan. Y'all TikTokers are ruining the vibe. Bro, stop listening to it. Turn it off. Take it off of all your playlists. It's not made for you. It's made for people like me. They can't even tell real from the fake. I wish him well. Yeah, this I was already hurt, but here's a bell. Everybody I know is rich as hell. I didn't put a name.
Why does Yeat and other rappers, white rappers too, not just Yeat, but in this video specifically Yeat, Why does he not say nigga in his rap songs?
That's exactly what I was saying. This guy gets it. Alright, Twizzy, my car is right over here. That's a Honda Odyssey, okay? You said he had a Tonka truck. It is a Tonka, you're tripping, bro. Here, have a perk. Those aren't even perks, those are Smarties. Marvin, your school called and told me that you're failing English. Twizzy, they're lying, I'm good at English. Alright, spell skateboard. Easy. S-K-A with the 2 dots on top, T-E with the 2 dots on top, B-O with the 2 dots. Hey, can I withdraw $1,000? I'm trying to make my money twerk. 911, what's the emergency? Yeah, I have a terrorist here at the bank who wants to make his money twerk.
My money twerk, my money twerk.
I'm a Yeat fan, y'all know how I feel about my bells. If it don't got a bell, I don't want it. Blue Bell, Taco Bell, Minecraft bells. Yeat is a big influence on my SoundCloud. He better watch out, cause I'm next up though.
Only a billy bit, but give me yeah, like some motherfucking lights. Me, my twist gonna sing. We on a night. You're giving the brain. Is I get a night?
I don't know why everyone's calling them Smarties. They're real perks. I swear these are real perks. I just put them in Smartie rappers because these teachers be ops. And this is real lean. I don't know why everyone thinks it's grape Fanta. How did I do, Twizzy? Get off the stage! Man, chill. Take it easy. Look, I got some perks right here. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna put it right here for you, alright? I want you to come and get it.
Filthy.
But I was blasting that gas, boy. You walk in, first thing you hear. Playboi Carti is the best rapper of all time. You see this album right here? You see it? While I was enjoying Christmas, I was on Twitter defending this album with my life. This was my Christmas gift. I know y'all see the fit. You getting this? Zoom in on my Rick Owens. Look at him. Hey, you. Oh no, it's him again. Listen to this banger right here. Nah, man, I really don't feel like.
When I go to sleep, I keep my money. When I go to sleep, I keep my money.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. Carti is better than Jay-Z and Kanye combined. Oh, I got a message. Priorities. Who's your favorite artist? Carti? See, everybody likes Playboi Carti. Oh, I meant Cardi B. Hear me out. Tupac died the same day Carti was born. Coincidence? I think not. Hey, do you guys have leather pants here? Like the super tight ones?
Let me put that side. Like lean. Why? Let me put that side.
Carti was on Donda 3 times. Even Kanye himself can see the talent. I got $1,000 worth of Carti merch. Let's see it. Huh? Let's see the merch. Oh, my mom made me throw it away because it was too demonic. Y'all don't got any pants that look like this? Sir, this is a Walgreens. I'm tired of people saying Carti sounds like a baby. If you're too immature to understand his philosophy, just say that.
Metamorphosis, 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 metamorphosis.
What do you mean we're breaking up? This is more important right now. This album is going to make history.
This is the 3rd time you stood me up for that SoundCloud rapper.
I don't have time for this. It's almost 12.
Please, bro. Why you do?
He didn't drop the album like he said he would. I hate you, Carti. I hate you.
I can't go nowhere without my dream. I can't go nowhere without my dream. I stay inside posted with my dream. I stay inside posted with my dream. Gotta stay on point. Can't make mistakes.
My name is Jaw, but people know me as the Valentine's Day hater. My philosophy is simple. Look, Valentine's Day is stupid, okay? I think we need to get rid of it like Columbus Day. It's offensive. I've been a victim of people treating me differently because of my stance. Hey, so I actually don't celebrate Valentine's Day. You think I could get a 50% discount on these chocolates? That's not how that works. Bro, what? Are you denying me service because of my beliefs? This is discrimination. Let me ask you something. Are you a member of the Ku Klux Klan? Hey, no way. Hey. Damn, bro, you a real player, huh? What happened to that girl you was here with last week? Wait, what? Yeah. What was her name? Like Laura or something? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know this guy. Oh, you don't, huh? Then you don't mind letting her look through your phone? Dude, why are you doing this to me? Come on, just let her go through your phone. Yeah, just show me the phone. No, what? This guy's just making stuff up. I don't know him. Then just show her the phone, bro. No. Dude, just show her the phone. Hurry up and show me the bomba clat fool. Wait, why did you turn Jamaican? Bro, just show her the phone. Show me the phone, bro. What's the hold up? You got nothing to hide, right? Just show her the phone. What are you hiding from, dude? Tell me why one of my homeboys came up to me saying he need help taking his girl out for Valentine's Day. I sat him down. I said, look, listen. Why are you wasting your time on this bum? Does she even know you exist? You have an unnatural allegiance to losers. That's not like you. How did he respond? I don't know. I tried to DM him later, but I don't know. Every time I go to his profile, it shows this. Dude, I think he blocked you. Oh, really? Huh. Awkward. On Valentine's Day, I like to sit here and watch all the couples waste their money getting a nice dinner.
911, what's your emergency?
I put a bomb in the Applebee's. You know, these past few weeks, something has really been bugging me, and I can't ignore it any longer. Everybody is out here saying Ice Spice is trash, Ice Spice is mid. Well, to the folks saying that, Ice Spice is literally the greatest artist to exist. Lately, music has been so oversaturated with the same trash over and over and over. Then one day, a star emerged. Isis Gaston, aka Ice Spice, blessed the world with her musicianship. And what did you ungrateful losers do? Dragged her through the mud and acted like her music was the worst thing you've ever heard. What is wrong with you? Ice Spice is literally trying to save the music industry, and yeah, I treat her like trash. Ice Spice changed my life, okay? Before I heard her music, I was struggling. I had nothing. But then I heard it. You thought it was filling you? The clouds separated, and I was doused with a taste of what will later be known as the greatest music to ever exist on planet Earth. Alright, let me read you a verse from what you guys call the greatest of all time. This is from, what did it say? I think it said Tupac. Alright, so it says, penitentiaries is packed with promise makers, never realize the precious time that bitch is wasting, institutionalized. Alright, bro, what does this even mean? Bro was literally making no sense. There is no meaning in there at all. Oh, here come the Tupac supporters getting mad talking about, oh, you can't say that, you can't disrespect the GOAT like that. What are you doing? What I'm doing is speaking facts. Like, bro was not saying anything at all. Now let's look at an Ice Spice verse. Alright, here we go. You did me dirt, cause what did I do? Like, I f***ed on your bro, like I cannot choose. No loving the smoot. Hold on. Hang on, I just need a minute. She is better than all these other trash female artists out here. Nicki Minaj ain't got nothing compared to Ice Spice. Who's that other lady? What's her name? Sizzle? Man, get this bum off my screen. I ain't never heard one song from you, Sizzle. The only thing sizzling is my speaker after I play 2 seconds of some Ice Spice. Alright, so at this point in the video, y'all probably thinking, oh, he's being funny. He's just being sarcastic. I'm being serious. I'm not even joking. I'm so sick of y'all sleeping on this legendary artist. And what made me really mad was when the worst underground rapper of all time, Drake, tried to diss Ice Spice. I was listening to his album and I was actually enjoying it this time. Like, it ain't nothing compared to Ice Spice, but you know, it was pretty good for a small time rapper. And then it happened. On the song Back Outside Boys, he said, she a 10 trying to rap is good on mute. Drake, let me tell you something. Keep my wife's name out your freaking mouth! Why these new rappers think they can just diss their way to the top? Bro is really clout chasing and I don't like it. We gotta cancel Drake, man. He's mean. Lately I've been listening to Ice Spice's new song, Bikini Bottom, and the whole song is just a masterpiece. First of all, who else you know can turn a SpongeBob beat into gospel? And yeah, the song is fire, but it also has a deeper meaning. Let me read a verse for you. How can I lose if I'm already chose? Like, if she feeling hot, then I make that froze. Okay, see, that's bars. If that was too much for you to comprehend, let me break it down for you, okay? She's pretty much letting the listeners know that, like, she's the chosen one, okay? She's well aware of it. She knows that she's the one, you know? She knows what her purpose is in this world, and it's to fix world hunger and civil unrest with her music. She's not like us, okay? She's a more complex and sophisticated being. And she elaborates on this in the next line where she states, if she feeling hot, then I make that girl froze. Dude. She literally has superpowers. She's a superhero. She's dropping hints in her song. Marvel, y'all don't gotta make trash TV shows with your crappy effects anymore. You got a real superhero right here. All this talk about global warming, y'all can stop now, cause Ice Spice is gonna save all of us, bro. There's no need to worry. No need to fear. Anyways, to summarize what I'm saying, Ice Spice is my new favorite rapper. No, this isn't a joke. I'm not trolling. This is real life. Ice Spice, if you're watching this, hit me up. I'm not a munch. If you didn't notice, I'm kinda tall. I'm 6 feet, which I guess is considered tall to most people. And I think 6 feet is like the perfect amount of tall, you know? Cause there's such thing as being too tall. I be seeing some basketball players up close and be like, yeah, you got a little too greedy in that character customization menu. Messed around, put your legs to 100, now your feet look like this. But imagine if you were just a normal person and was as tall as Manute Bol. I feel like life would be hard, bro. Everywhere you go, you gotta stand out. Then you're gonna have to always explain to people why you don't put your tall to use by playing basketball. Speaking of that, why is that a thing? Everyone who's tall knows what I'm talking about, bro. Every now and then, you have someone be like, you play basketball? And if you say no, you get that look. That nasty, judgmental look, bro. Like I just called them a slur or something. And saying that is so messed up, bro. I don't think people realize how messed up that is. That's like if someone was born a short ginger and I was like, hey man, why don't you try being a leprechaun?
I don't want to be a leprechaun.
But dude, look at you. You are destined to be on the Lucky Charms box.
I don't want to be a leprechaun.
Alright man, damn. If you don't want to be successful, that's your own problem. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to lead you to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But if you want to stay broke, that's your own problem. Just cause I'm tall don't mean I gotta play basketball. I don't even like basketball like that. Imagine how many doctors and engineers we lost because they got pressured into dedicating their lives to basketball because they were tall, just for them to not get drafted into the NBA. Now they either gotta go back to college or sell CDs outside the Walmart. And I don't know about you, but if that was me, you won't see me back at no college, bro. I got too much pride. You'll catch me selling mixtapes like I'm on Shark Tank. Look. Okay, think of this as an investment. This is my latest work right here. Perky make my stomach hurty.
Picky make my stomach hurty. Picky make my Picky make my Picky when
Back in school, I get picked to play basketball just because I looked like I was good, and I would watch as the team's face slowly turned into disgust as they watched me get crossed up like a Bible. Being tall is useful a lot of the times though. When you're at the store and something's high up, you just get it yourself. I don't gotta get no worker to bring a whole ladder just to get me some Fruit Loops. But sometimes you will be shopping and a shorter person will be like, oh, you're tall, can you get that for me? No. Why do grocery stores even put some items that high? They need to fix that. Ain't no one trying to climb for some peanut butter. Being tall is like a defense mechanism too. I can walk in the city late at night and not have to worry about getting robbed. Hey look, let's get him. Bro, you see how tall that dude is? I don't think that's smart. Bro, I don't care, I'm going. Hey! Random package. What are some other benefits of being tall? Hold on, let me Google and see if I'm forgetting something. Tall people make more I'm poor. This video is sponsored by Manscaped. I hate when I go out and see somebody with a nasty, ungroomed beard, hair all on their necks, sideburns look like ground beef. But Manscaped has a solution for all of that. Introducing the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. This kit comes with a beard hedger trimmer that's cordless and waterproof with 20 different cutting lengths, perfect for styles of all sizes. It also comes with care products like their beard oil that's infused with sweet almond and sunflower seed, their shampoo that's dye-free and vegan, and the conditioner that's blended with coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. It also comes with their beard balm so you can style your beard's look to perfection. The kit also comes with free accessories including the beard brush, comb, and scissors. All you gotta do to get this is go to manscaped.com today and get 20% off plus free shipping when you use the promo code Jawbreaker at checkout. That's 20% off plus free international shipping with the promo code Jawbreaker at manscaped.com. Stop being a bot, go get that beard hot. Being tall has some cons too, I ain't gonna lie. For example, falling. When you're short and you fall, that ain't nothing. You close to the ground already, ain't no distance you gotta travel. But if you're tall and you trip, it's disastrous. Limbs everywhere, ankle shattered, ACL exploded. Imagine I told you I was gonna push you off this cliff and it's gonna take 3 days before you hit the ground. That's a lot of acceleration, right? Now you know how I feel. When I'm walking, I'm extra conscious about where I step, but every now and then the ground will conspire against me and try to take me out. You know those yellow things on the sidewalk with the little bumps and stuff? So one day it recently had rained and the ground was kind of wet. I was going to class and as I was walking, out of nowhere I slipped. I felt my body hit the Jordan for a split second, but luckily I caught myself. I looked down to see what I slipped on and it was that dumb yellow thing. Almost assassinated me because it was slippery. Apparently those yellow parts on the sidewalk are there to let people know that the sidewalk is about to end, but I think it's really there to let them know that their life is about to end because it's literally a weapon of mass destruction. When you're tall, you don't only get long legs, you get long arms too. So we got more leg and arm we gotta worry about. And that's when clothes become annoying. When I was younger and still in the middle of growing, my clothes will stop fitting so fast. One month you get a nice little t-shirt, next month it's a crop top. Look like Ice Spice in the Munch video. He said I'm good enough, grab my durr. One day you buy some nice shorts, the next day it's a Speedo, cheeks on full display. Like anyone trying to see that, bro. And now that I'm done growing, the only real issue I have with clothes is hoodies. See, I love wearing hoodies. It's like a blanket you can wear in public. But the thing that will happen sometimes is I will buy a hoodie online in my size, and when it arrives, everything about it is perfect, except for the sleeves. The sleeves will be too short and I have this fire hoodie that I can't wear without looking like Slender Man. Another thing about having long limbs is sometimes they just be in the way. I'd be trying to sleep and it feels like my arm is just in my way. Every position I put it in, it feels awkward. I wish I could just pop it off like a Lego and put it somewhere else. Trying to get into smaller spaces sucks too. Like where my car is parked too close to another car and I gotta somehow squeeze in when the door is only 5 inches open. Look like Waluigi trying to step into his cart. And then there's trying to swim with extended limbs, bro. Watching me try to swim is a sad sight. Like yeah, in the end I'm gonna make it to the other side of the pool, but not without looking like them car dealership balloon things on fentanyl. And when you think about it, there's really no point to learn how to swim if you're tall. I could just stand up. I know they say it's always good to learn just in case of an emergency, but let's say we was in the middle of a flash flood out of nowhere. I wouldn't have nothing to worry about. Everyone else is struggling to stay afloat and I'm just standing there. Help me! No. Despite some of the downsides of being tall, it's way better than being short, bro. You couldn't pay me to be short. I don't care if I'm being held hostage. Let me go! Shut up! Now, the only way you can get out of this is if you become 5'7". 5'7"? You mean like the sauce? No, I mean your height. So you're saying the only way I can get out of here is if I become 5'7". Yeah. If you're short and I somehow offended you, then I achieved my goal. That was the whole point of the video. Follow my Instagram and my Twitter. I post funny stuff and I stream on Twitch. Follow that too. Alright, but... You guys remember doing school online? What a weird time that was. When the idea of doing school at home came up during the pandemic, I thought it would be fire. Imagine, instead of waking up early, brushing my teeth, and dragging myself to the bus stop at 7 a.m., I could just wake up, turn on my laptop, and lay there with my stank breath. And it was so chill. For like 2 minutes, and then we all realized how trash having class through a Zoom call really was. It was almost worse than being at school, because I felt like I was trapped in my own house. I had to sit in front of this computer for 8 hours and keep my camera on. How you gonna tell me what to do with my camera in my house? It's my house! Bro, they used to treat turning your camera off like you said a slur or something. Teacher would get so offended. Like bro, me turning my camera on would be more offensive. You do not want to see what I look like on a Monday morning. Jaw, turn your camera on. I'm not gonna say it again. I hated having my camera on, bro. So as you guys know, I'm dark skinned, right? And I like being dark skinned. But cameras don't. My room has terrible lighting. So whenever I had my camera on, it looked like an Enderman was in the class. My square looked like under the bed. It went person, 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 void. But I found ways to make having my camera on less lame. You know how you could change your background on Zoom? So I would make a bunch of custom backgrounds and use them every day. My best one was where I took a pic of myself peeking through the door. So when I was in class, folks would be like, bro, who is that behind you? And the whole class period, I would just be looking back and signaling myself to go away. Just talking to myself like, hey, bro, I'm in class right now. Leave me, go, close the door. But I kind of understand why they got so mad when we had our cameras off. Because best believe I was not paying attention at all. Every time my camera was off, I was playing on my Nintendo Switch or sleeping. Bro, I would fall asleep on accident so much. It was a problem. Anyone else have that moment where you fell asleep throughout the whole class and wake up at the end and you and your teacher are the only ones in the meeting? So now the teacher's 100% sure you were just asleep? That was the worst, bro. That was so embarrassing. But not as embarrassing as not protecting yourself online. Come here. Let me tell you something. Come here. They're watching. they're watching our every move. Here, take this. What is that? Surfshark VPN, the sponsor of this video. Surfshark VPN keeps you protected online by encrypting your information on your device. With Surfshark, you can be sure nobody's spying on you, like the government. Cause they're watching. Next time you're online and you feel like you're being watched, being stalked by the deep state, all you gotta do is open Surfshark and press one button and boom, you're off the grid. And Surfshark also lets you teleport, bro. Can you believe this? You can go anywhere on Earth with one click. Look at all of these locations you can go to. Montenegro? The fuck is that? Let's say you want to stream a Netflix show that's only available in a certain country. You just need to scroll to that country on Surfshark and now you're there. First I'm over here, now I'm over here. Then I'm over here, now I am. Surfshark has over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, so you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, so listen, here's what I want you to do, okay? You're gonna click the link in the description and use my exclusive promo code Jawbreaker to get up to 6 additional months for free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. Hurry, bro! Use Surfshark! Use code Jawbreaker! The government is watching! They're listening! They're in your walls! Quick! Another thing that will happen in Zoom class was when you left your mic unmuted by accident. So many people got exposed, bro. You had people talking to themselves, people getting yelled at by their parents. Bro, somebody left their mic on and started roasting someone in the meeting. That person was me. Okay, let me explain. Okay, this was like a little before school started and we were told to do a meet and greet through Zoom. So I joined my economics class and I saw this one dude and I don't know, he just looked roastable, right? I didn't even say nothing mean. I was just like, look at this red ass, ugly ass, dumb ass. Oh, I'm unmuted. Being able to use mics made dodging questions so much easier though. If you got caught on and you wasn't paying attention, you just pretended your internet was bad. What they gonna do, kick you from the meeting? Who cares? Speaking of mics, there was always that one guy who had the garbage microphone. Every time they spoke, you had to turn their volume down.
Hey, can you repeat the question to number 2?
Sound like they're talking through a rice cooker. And then on the other hand, you had the guy with the 4K quality camera with the angles and everything, like he was about to start a Twitch stream. Why would you ball out on a Dolby surround sound infrared camera just to go to geometry? Doing school from home made it so much easier to pass classes because we was all cheating. Wait, can I get in trouble for admitting that? Cause we was all cheating, allegedly. They should have known better giving a bunch of high schoolers the chance to do online tests. That Quizlet is coming out with a swiftness. Look at my hand, that's how fast it's coming out. And speaking of Quizlet, how are they gonna get mad at us for plagiarizing answers when they plagiarized the whole test? Why am I able to find the test on Google? You cheating too. Anyways, there were some lame teachers that would make us keep our camera on during the test. But that ain't stopped me and my swag too different. Rah! Bro, I was using 99% of my brain to cheat. I was using voice search on Google while looking straight at the camera. I had double monitors. I was like that nigga from Kim Possible. And bro, I just had a flashback. Remember those losers that would try so hard to be funny in the chat box? I hated those people so much, dude. Like the lame kid that nobody cared about finally had a chance to get attention. So they would force everyone to look at their trash Reddit meme jokes. Once somebody just copied and pasted the Pacer test script unprovoked with no context. How is that funny? How is that funny? The whole class period, you had that one guy who just spammed random jokes thinking they was Dave Chappelle. Think this is an HBO special. Whole time, no one's laughing. And I already know they went to bed the night before just so excited like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna bring my comedic prowess to tomorrow I'm gonna bring my comedic prowess to class and be the coolest kid at school. Making jokes in a Zoom call is so awkward. That's the worst place for cracking jokes. Cause let's say you actually do something funny, right? You wouldn't even know cause everybody's muted. Even if you said the funniest thing ever, it's gonna sound like it flopped cause it's just silence right after. I really hate unfunny people who think they're funny. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about that. Cause why don't you have any self-awareness? But there were some actual funny moments. So there were people going around invading Zoom calls and doing stupid stuff. They called them Zoom bombers, which I think is kind of extreme. Like, yeah, I joined a virtual meeting without authorization. Now I'm a terrorist. Anyway, we were in math class, right? And the teacher was chill. Actually, one of my favorite teachers. So we were just learning and all of a sudden, a dude joins in with one of those joke names where it sounds like something insulting. I can't remember exactly what it was, so we'll just call it Nick Guh. So Nick Guh joins the class and the teacher's like, who are you? And bro was like, oh yeah, I'm a new, he had a fake voice too. He was like, oh yeah, I'm a new student. This is my first day. And the teacher is so oblivious to the fact that his name was a troll. So she literally starts looking for Nick Guh in the attendance and is like, hello, Nick Guh? I don't see your name. And the rest of the class, including me, we didn't even bother telling her it was a prank, cause why not? So she keeps looking, and I'm not kidding. Out of nowhere, the guy turns on his camera, puts his cheeks on the screen, and starts smacking them and leaves. And I'm sitting here like, what the heck just happened? I couldn't even comprehend it. I was just in shock. And the teacher doesn't even acknowledge it. I don't even think she knew what happened. He could have done literally anything else, but why did he choose to do that? But yeah, Zoom class sucked. I thought it would be better than actual school, but it really wasn't. It was way more fun than being in class with your group of friends just laughing at dumb stuff. Instead, we had to deal with unfunny people typing lame jokes in the chat. I hate y'all. Okay, subscribe. I'm sure all of you guys use social media. I mean, you're using it right now. And social media has a diverse group of users. Everyone uses it for different purposes. Like you got the models, for example. I feel like nowadays it's easy to be considered a model. All you gotta do is either learn how to dress or be hot. Like me. Then you get a decent camera, do the light skin face a bunch of times, and boom, millions of followers. But these models' comments be having the most down bad people of all time. They just post a normal photo, comments be like, oh my gosh, baby, yes, I'll let you ruin my life. Click on their profile, they got a whole wife with 3 kids. Like, bro, you're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude. But sometimes these models do more than just taking Instagram pictures. Sometimes they got a link in their bio that goes to other content. Like their TikTok, their YouTube, their... Yeah. Then you got those annoying promotion accounts that just go around self-promoting themselves in every single comment section. You'll be looking at a random meme and go in the comments and see, hey guys, can you listen to my music and tell me if it's trash? You listen to it and it's complete cheeks. Every time, it never fails. I be trying to give these people a chance, but they always disappoint me. I don't know why people even bother doing that. Like, people already get the impression that you're annoying because you're spamming under every post. It just makes people not want to check out your music. Promotion on social media in general is just annoying to me. Like, you could have put me at gunpoint to interrupt one of my videos with an advertisement. Raid Shadow Legends. There's 7.5 billion people that could be playing Raid Shadow Legends right now. But you're better than them, so you're gonna start playing today. Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play RPG game with over 80 million people already playing. My favorite thing about the game is the level and character design. I mean, look, come on, they're all so cool. Speaking of champions, Raid's got nearly 700 of them, and recently they added a fire new faction called the Sylvan Watchers. Rather than building a sprawling city on the ground or in a cave, the Sylvan Watchers made their home in the Mistwood, a huge jungle in the east of Teleria. But don't go visiting the Sylvan Watchers thinking they're just gonna let you slide in their hood like that. If the beasts don't kill you, the Sylvan are definitely gonna try and air you out for trespassing. But they do have a city open to outsiders called Nisria, and they're cool with the neighboring Shadowkin and Dwarf factions. The Sylvan Watchers has loads of character variety, with each champion being in tune with nature in a cool way. Here are a few of my favorites: Cormac the High Peak, Mistrider Dathy, and Pathfinder Kate. And to kick off the new year, there's a fresh raid update with a bunch of new features, including a new season of the Forge Pass for all of your artificers, the Plarium Points program where you can earn in-game prizes including a legendary champion, and more. And there's a bunch of other new champions coming out this month too. And to celebrate Raid's 4th anniversary later this year, this month starts with the 4th anniversary Titan event. It's gonna last for several weeks, and you can earn anniversary points by competing in special themed events. You can also get some amazing rewards during the event, so don't miss out. Also, Raid released a legendary champion based off MMA and pro wrestling legend Ronda Rousey. You can get Ronda for free right now just by logging into Raid. It doesn't matter whether you're a new or a long time player. All you gotta do is log in and play a Raid for 7 days between now and February 20th, and she's all yours. You can also use the special promo code RAIDRONDA to get a bunch of helpful stuff, like a 3-day 100% XP boost, 500k silver, and 5 full energy refills. Just enter promo code RAIDRONDA in-game, and all of these can be yours. Want the best weekly rewards? Join a clan and fight the clan boss. And if you want, you can join my clan. Just find me under the name Jaw Juice. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description or scan my QR code right here on the screen, and you can get unique bonuses worth $30. I'm talking about a free epic champion named Chinoru, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 epic skill tome. Available for 30 days for new players only. Thank you Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Anyway, what's worse than the rappers that be self-promoting themselves are the scammers. You be chilling on Instagram and randomly get a new follower. I look at it and it's some lady with money flip queen and legit business in her bio. Now obviously this is a scam, right? But you'll be surprised how many people actually fall for this. So after you send them money, the scammer's gonna be like, okay, now change your Instagram email to this email right here. And if you're dumb enough to do this, they take your account and blackmail you by telling you the only way you can get your account back is by making a video promoting the same scam they just got you with. If you somehow get scammed thinking you was gonna get paid, you deserve it, okay? I don't care. It'd be so funny when I'm scrolling on Instagram and see one of my friends with tears in their eyes going, "Do you want to double your money? Go to this account, she'll get you right." Sometimes I like to troll the scammers by just wasting their time. And if I'm feeling really evil, I just spam them with a bunch of video calls until they block me. Then there's the kings of social media, the meme pages. Now the meme pages are like the alleyway where you buy crack. You gotta find the right plug, and once you do, they serve you the greatest memes of all time. And I steal them and post them on my page. But I ain't gonna lie, some of them be so unfunny. Like, it got to the point where I just straight up reported some meme pages for hate speech just for showing up on my feed. But what's even more annoying than the trash meme pages are the sensitive people online. You'll be watching something like a dog video, a dude playing with his dog, and the first comment will be, "Look at the dog's eyes. You're hurting him. Like, are you a dog whisperer? You Caesar Milan?" These people always find a way to get mad over something, even if it's an obvious joke. And this happens everywhere. Instagram, even YouTube. And don't get me started on Twitter. Oh my god. The only reason why I go to Twitter is for soccer news or when something big happens. But every time I'm on there, it seems like someone is getting canceled every day. The Twitter species are just so strange. They do this weird thing where they put a trigger warning before anything that's slightly controversial. And I find it stupid because it's like, who is this helping? If you need a warning before you read some words, just put the phone down at this point. Go outside, man. Unless you need a trigger warning before you read a stop sign. Cancel culture needs to redirect their energy to people who actually deserves it. EDP 445 is still out here. He's still on the loose. Y'all need to team up and go after him. Then you got the the fan pages. I swear, the second a new artist or actor comes out, all of a sudden they got thousands of fan pages dedicated to them. It's wild. And it's funny because like when the artist falls off or they become irrelevant, the people with the fan pages gotta pretend they still care or just end up abandoning the account. But the folks who own these pages are actually ruthless. I've been on Twitter, right? And I seen Nicki Minaj stands and Carti B stands literally going after each other like crazy. I've seen arguments that turned into fat shaming. I was like, hold up, pull out the whistle, red card. Then I seen some BTS stans shaming each other for forgetting to stream their music, which I found weird. I seen interactions that went like, "Oh my god, I forgot to stream, what's that one song, Cream Cheese? Oh my god, I forgot to stream Cream Cheese." And then the other person just like,
The fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is what's wrong with society, you dumb, ignorant
they were treating it like it was an assignment or something. No wonder they got billions of views on YouTube. They got diehard fans. I need y'all to do this with my videos. I mean, I guess they do it so their favorite artist can top the charts or something. But like, I don't know, why do you care that much? I like Carti, but even I'm not gonna sit there having a whole lot of Red on repeat just so he can have a lot of streams. Whether the songs are on the Billboard or not, it still hit the same. We need to do extensive research on these Twitter users, man. We gotta evaluate them. Cause I wanna figure this out, bro. I want this to make sense to me. We need more information on this phenomenon, man. And last but not least, the best type of social media user, the one account that everybody loves, mine. Follow my Instagram, go follow the Twitch, go follow the second channel. Bye. As you may already know, I'm in my school's marching band, and it's the only thing keeping me from burning my book bag and dropping out, if I'm being honest. Cause dude, life is trash when you just wake up, go to school, and go home. And I'm not trash, so I joined the marching band. And it's fun, you know, we'll go to play at football games, travel for competitions, and marching parades. Until this guy came and ruined it. Hey! Got me over here depressed and thinking about all the past band trips we went to, and realizing that they were probably my last. So, get some popcorn cause I'm about to tell you the greatest story of all time. So before I talk about the big trips, let me explain what the trips to the football games were like. I don't mean to brag or anything, but we're the best band in the land, so whenever we're at games and another band with some smoke, we just destroy them. So there's this bus rule where we had to ride to another school in complete silence so we could stay focused on remembering the songs and the halftime show. But sitting in silence for a whole bus ride is harder than you think, cause something funny would always happen. Like this one time, the bus driver decided to play the milkshake song.
My milkshake brings little boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right.
Other things would happen, like I would see something out the window and start laughing, or someone would show me a meme and I would think about it for the rest of the ride. So that's pretty much how every trip to the games were like since freshman year. But the real fun was when we actually went to different states to perform. The first band trip I ever went to was in freshman year and we went to Alabama for our competition. All I remember was that we were making a bunch of Alabama jokes the second we crossed the border. Hey, the band director did say this was a band family, right? Yeah. Then that same year we went to North Carolina for another competition, but this time it was an overnight trip, so we had to stay there for a few days in a hotel. I remember being so excited for it because I felt like a man now. So I started packing a bunch of random stuff to take with me, like I brought too many clothes and I even bought my bulky little Xbox 360, which took up like a third of my suitcase. So we got there and did the first part of the competition and made it to the hotel. So each room was allowed only 4 people in it, so I went with me and 3 of my other friends. Let's call them Luigi, Douglas, and Reese's. So we were in there screwing around just making jokes and stuff, but then we started to smell something coming through the vents, and it kinda smelled like magic leaf, if you know what I mean. And then a few seconds later we got a knock on the door. So we opened the door and it was one of the chaperones and he was like, "Hey, do you guys have anything you're not supposed to have?" And we were like, "No," and we started smiling, which probably made us look more guilty, but it was obvious we didn't have it. Like, I'm the last person that you would suspect of having magic leaf. I mean, come on, look at me. If I tried to get some, the dealer would look at me and start laughing. Anyway, the parent left because he realized it wasn't us, and we got on Tekken on the 360 because that was the only good multiplayer game that I had on there. The next day, we went to the second part of the competition and we got first place in music. You know, no big deal, we just built like that. Our band is so good that the next year we got invited to play at the Chicago Thanksgiving parade that was going to be on TV. When I first heard about this, I was kind of scared because I've heard some things about Chicago. I thought Chief Keef was going to come and shoot up the bus or something, I don't know. They said we had to pack some formal attire because we were gonna go to this dance or something. And as I was looking in my closet, I realized that I didn't have any fancy shoes. So I looked to see if my dad had any old ones that would fit. And I found one and put it in my suitcase without looking at the shoe size. Remember this, okay? It becomes a big problem later. So the day of the trip came and I was low-key excited until I remembered that Chicago was 12 hours away. So we sat in this bus for like a whole day and it was cool for like 45 minutes, but things started going south after that. Eventually somebody took a match and blew up the restroom, but luckily I wasn't in the back, so I didn't have to worry about that. Sleeping in the bus was hard because I can't sleep sitting down, and I just started to get bored. We finally got there, and bro, when I walked out of that bus, I almost died because I forgot Chicago was cold and I wasn't ready for that. We went to this pizza restaurant that had these fat pizza slices and 70% was tomato sauce, but it was still good though, so I didn't really care. After that, we went to the hotel, and while we were there, we found out that we could call other rooms, and so we started prank calling them. But then we realized we might accidentally call the band director, so we stopped. The next day, we went to this museum, and it was pretty cool. Afterwards, they let us go shopping, and I figured I'd get myself a souvenir. So I looked around and I saw this cool looking hat, and so I bought it. But I should have worn it beforehand, because when I put it on, it was too small for my long head, and I got depressed. But then something happened that made me completely forget about it. So we were walking back to the hotel, and in front of us was this store with a mannequin wearing a scarf at the door. As we were walking by the store, this random dude started walking near the mannequin, and then out of nowhere he just stole the scarf and took off. I was in shock because he did it in broad daylight and he didn't even try to be careful about it. That was the first time I've ever witnessed a crime with my own eyeballs. But hey, at least that young man is warm now. After that, we went back to the hotel because there was this dance we had to go to with the other bands that were going to be in the parade. So we got back and started getting dressed into our formal attire. Alright, so remember those shoes that I said that I packed without making sure they actually fit? So yeah, they betrayed me. I put them on and they are 3 sizes longer than my actual foot. And I started to panic because I looked like I was cosplaying SpongeBob with them big work boots. But I had no choice but to wear them. We got into the elevator to go downstairs to where the dance was at. And somebody noticed the combat boots that I had on and looked at me with concern, and I wanted to jump out of the elevator. We got to the dance and I just sat down because I don't dance. And even if I did, I would accidentally stomp somebody's face out with the cinder blocks that were on my toes. The next day was the Thanksgiving parade. We got down to the street where the parade was being held at and started marching down. And Chicago decided it was going to be extra cold that day, and I could barely march. When I played my trumpet, it felt like I was licking Elsa's earlobe because it was so cold. We went back to the hotel and got ready to go to this boat for the Thanksgiving lunch. After that, we took a picture with this large silver jelly bean. So after all that, we came back to the hotel room and we came across a new problem. Open the door. You open the door. You're the one with the key. I don't got the key. I thought you had it. We lost the key. So we have to go all the way down to the front desk just to ask for another key. Okay, what's your room number? 12. Okay, do you have a form of ID? Do we look like we have an ID? We're 15 years old, man. So after proving to her that we weren't some random strangers, we finally got the key. Alright, so this next part is probably the funniest part of the whole trip. So while we were in our room, Luigi's cousin, let's call him Cone, came in to visit. We didn't know if we were even allowed to let him in since it was past 9 o'clock, but we let him in anyways. So we were all just hanging out and I decided I was gonna go brush my teeth. While I was in there was a hard knock at the room door and Cone went to see who it was. It's your chaperone. So obviously they started panicking and I started panicking from the restroom because I thought the chaperone was gonna get us in trouble for letting Cone into our room. So before they opened the door for the chaperone, Cone was looking for somewhere to hide and he went inside the closet. Hey, how you guys doing? Pretty good. We're doing alright. So he started looking around and he realized that I wasn't there and he was like, hey, where's Juice at? And when he said my name, I turned that sink right back on and pretended that I was still brushing my teeth. Cause I knew that if I came out, I would have started laughing and make us look suspicious. So yeah, he was like, where's Juice at? And Reese's was like, oh, he's just in the restroom brushing his teeth. I assumed the chaperone knew something was up cause he started looking around and he was like, are you sure nobody's in here? And I heard Douglas say, nope. Nobody's in here. And then the chaperone started walking toward the closet like he already knew, and he opened it and found Cone just standing there. Get out. Yes, sir. And then the chaperone was like, why did you guys lie to me? And nobody said anything. All except for Reese's. This nigga tried to save himself and just said, technically, I didn't lie to you. All I said was that Juice was in the restroom. After that, the chaperone left and I got out of the restroom and we all looked at Reese's in disappointment because he tried to make himself look innocent, even though we were all equally responsible. And then we just went to bed and that was the last day we spent in Chicago. But yeah, Chicago wasn't even as bad as people say it is. The worst thing that happened was the dude stealing a scarf off of a mannequin. The latest 2 trips we took was in 11th grade last year. On the first trip, we went to Alabama again to compete in the band competition. And this year, me and this other saxophone player, let's call him Sax. So me and Sax had to play a duet on one of the songs on the halftime show in front of a whole audience. We'd done it at the football games a bunch of times already, but this was an actual competition and so we couldn't mess it up. On the day of the trip, we got on the buses, but this was probably the worst bus ride out of all of the trips because the Wi-Fi wasn't even working and my data sucked. And so I couldn't watch YouTube videos without it buffering every 2 seconds. So the only entertainment I had was looking at nature and shit for 2 hours. We finally got there and we did the halftime show. And guess what? We got first place cause we're built like that. And on that bus ride home, we all felt like legends. The trip after that was in Orlando, Florida. The thing I was worried about this time was getting eaten by a Florida man. Because apparently that's a thing. So the purpose of this trip was to go to Universal Studios and then do a battle of the band's performance. I was so excited for this trip until I remembered that we still had to do that duet. And this time, it was gonna be in front of a whole basketball stadium. So if I messed up, I would have to run away and go missing. The bus ride was still kinda long, but not as long as the one to Chicago. I was sitting next to Luigi, and so we passed time by singing this dumb Chris Brown song. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. I don't wanna play no games, Ooh, Surround, give you my last name. Ooh. We finally got to Universal, and when I walked out of that bus, the sun molested me with its heat. Florida is so hot for no reason. Like, we're in the middle of November, but the sun still thought it was June. So we got into our roommate groups that we had to stay in, and since Luigi was in another group, he left, and I went to my group, which had me, Douglas, Reese's, and another friend. Let's call him Bandy. The first ride we went on was the Hulk, and it was pretty cool. But it made me dizzy for a good minute though, so I could barely walk and I felt like I was on crack. We later went to this Harry Potter place and I felt like a fucking nerd. So we got off of this one ride and I felt like something was wrong. My stomach started acting a little freaky. Hey, stop that. Later we came across this super steep roller coaster. At first we all agreed that we weren't gonna ride it, but then Douglas and Reese's changed their minds and they got on. I was gonna follow them, but I started overthinking and I came to the conclusion that it wasn't worth it. Then we went to this diner nearby and my stomach ache got worse. And after I ate, I felt like Harambe himself was gorilla gripping my intestines. We got to the buses and I think I blacked out a few times from the stomach pain. The second we got to the hotel, I went to the restroom, blew up the restroom, and fell asleep. The next day we went to the mall for lunch and we went to Chick-fil-A. And the dude at the counter asked for my name so he could call it out when my order was ready. But I wasn't finna give this random my real name. So I thought it would be funny if I gave him a fake one. And what's your name, sir? My name's Gordon. After that, I went to the van store because I like Vans and I needed a new pair. I was looking for the Yacht Club Vans, but they didn't have any for my long feet, so I had to get these mixed match ones instead. But they still look cool, so I didn't really care. After the mall, we left to go to the Battle of the Bands thing. We got to the stadium and we practiced outside before we got in. Remember the Florida man that I was worried about? Well, he finally decided to show up. This random crackhead started walking around and singing while we were practicing, and I was trying hard not to laugh. But before he could finish his performance, we went inside the stadium. So we got in our seats and the event started. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I wasn't really interested until one of the band's dancers started throwing it back. Eventually it was our turn to perform, and since we were the last band to play, there was already like 1,000 people just looking at us and I almost died. But thankfully we did the duet without any problems and we finished the halftime show and went back to our seats. The next day we went to this college football game between FAMU and Bethune-Cookman. Now I don't really care about sports, but I was supporting Bethune-Cookman only because their colors look cooler and I liked their band. As we were getting ready to go, I made the poor decision of wearing my brand new shoes to the game, because for some reason there was literally sand everywhere. And my shoes got dirty in less than 2 days of me owning them. We got into the stadium and we watched the football game, and during the halftime show, the bands performed. And during Bethune-Cookman's performance, they did the most savage thing anyone could do. So you know how marching bands make shapes on the field and stuff? So at the end of the show, they turned around to the FAMU side, and then they made a whole middle finger to them. And the best part of it all was that they played it off as a peace sign. After that, the game ended with Bethune-Cookman winning, and all the FAMU fans looked depressed in their little green and orange outfits, and I thought that was hilarious. So we left the stadium and started looking for our buses, but then the band director told us some bad news. Alright guys, so apparently one of the buses broke down. So we had to walk all the way down to where the buses were, and you can imagine how weird it was seeing 100 high schoolers walking down a sidewalk. By the time we got there, the buses were all good and we went home. And that trip was the last one we took before COVID messed it up for all of us. If you're not in your school's marching band, I really recommend joining. Unless the band kids act like this. If they act like this, avoid band at all costs and hide if they approach you. But if they're normal people, then yeah, you should do it. If your life is boring, it'll make it fun. So what are you waiting for? And make sure that when you sign up that you choose trumpet, because that's the best instrument. Okay, bye bye.